What's up, people? Hey, I got a question. When a woman decides she's fed up, whatever that is, a woman decides she's mad, whatever that is, because I think they always mad. They always got an issue or problem. No matter if you try to do right by them, you still get in some kind of complaint or some argument shit. What I come to realize as I grew up, but nigga, move this big dog. I hate people in Florida. These people that came from out of state, they don't know how to drive. They'll make you switch your subject of what you was talking about real quick. When I say real quick, I mean real mother freaking quick. But let's get back to what we were talking about. Okay. When a woman decides she doesn't want to cook for the man anymore, or she doesn't want to give the man coochie anymore, what is that supposed to do to the man? You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, the man is supposed to be providing. That's what they so-called say. And what is the woman supposed to be doing? What is she supposed to be providing? Just cook and clean? She just will cook and clean and give you some coochie. That's it? So you have to bend over backward, kill yourself, do all that stuff, put up with her nagging, all these other crazy stuff. And even though you're doing right, even though you're doing the right thing and you trying to change or whatever, it's still never good enough. But then they decide to get mad. They won't wash your clothes anymore. They won't cook. They won't clean. Shit, I could do that my goddamn self. It's just like, if a woman not cleaning anymore, man, make sure you keep your money in your pocket and you go buy some food. Or you'll have a home girl that cook and clean, that cook. Shit, you know what I'm saying? She look out for you, you look out for her. I mean, I can't, you know, if you ain't got no sisters and, you know, sisters and aunties and whatever, and you don't know how to do for yourself, my guy, my dog, dude, whatever they call you, whatever these slangs that people be saying, my guy, my whatever, which I don't really talk like, you shit out of luck. You know what I'm saying? I learned when you depend on others, and if they choose or they chose not to do something for you, and if you are, how should I say, handicapped on the situation, you're shit out of luck. So we were raised to depend on the woman to cook and clean and whatever and stuff like that. And some of them, they can do a great job. And whenever they get mad at you, they won't apologize, but they'll go ahead and go cook something. And to them, it feels like the argument is done, we okay, and shit like that. But then, you still probably carrying the anger, weak men. Me, I ain't got time for it. I don't got time to argue. I ain't got time to be stressing. I ain't got none of that time anymore because I got to take care of myself. If a woman chooses not to cook, she chooses not to clean, she chooses not to give you no pussy, what the fuck you need her for? Because that's the only thing they, what you call it, was doing anyways. Like, if you tell them, okay, let's say you have a child, let's say you have a child with a woman and stuff like that. Here comes the control. She's gonna use, I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them will use the baby as leverage. When they get mad at you, they will leave you, especially if it's a newborn, they will leave you in the house with the child and haul ass. Because they know that the man loves the child more than the woman loves the child. The woman always end up getting stuck with the child when the man is tired of her in some situations, not in all situations, in some situations. You know what I'm saying? in some situations. In some situations, the man take custody, like me. I would take custody of my child. And, you know, what I would say about that, I would say, God damn it, mother. Go ahead, man. Move. Go. Motherfucker. Pussy ass. Oh, these motherfuckers be driving like. A motherfucker, dog. Nigga, I'm a cruiser. These motherfuckers, dog, I don't know. They in a rush. They don't have a plan. They don't have a day plan. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, a lot of these women and men, they don't know how to take care of no kid. They don't know how to they don't know how to raise a family. A lot of them are young. We all started from young. Me, I think when I had my kids, I think I was 27 years old. I don't know if that's an adult. I don't know if that's still young-minded. I don't know what it was. But I had to figure it out. And then once you notice when you have you live with a woman, you have a kid, it's like she becomes more controlling. I don't know if it's all of them, but certain ones that I see my friends with and all the other stuff, and it's like now they have the power. They waited for the power of Grayskull, She-Ra, and then it's like if you do anything wrong that they don't like, some of them will cause you not to see your child. Some of them will use your child as a leverage. And then here you go, a man that's with a woman and that has a child, he's more connected to the child because the child is his. He felt like it's from his. It's like the woman carried the seed, and now she's using the child as tactics to control the man, and he's weak-minded because he's in love with the creation, and so he has to deal with the situation. I don't know if that made sense to y'all. So, but then that's the first level. Then when you have a child, then you feel like, okay, you move in with her. Sometimes y'all move in first before the child comes. You start noticing that a woman can be very territorial. She wants a big closet. Your clothes could be in the closet. After a while, you start noticing that her clothes is overtaking your clothes. You got a small little section. She's being selfish. She's being greedy. But then that's not a problem. You can't say nothing. Because as soon as you say something to a woman that you have a situation with, either you tied down by marriage, child, or some financial assets, she's not going to listen to you. She's just going to blow you off, and you're going to sound like you whining and complaining. You're trying to say something. She doesn't want to listen. You don't want to have to knock a person's ass out. You don't want to have to do all the other stuff. But in the eyes of the society, of the world, of the law, of the people, of her friends, of everybody around, the man is always wrong and the woman is always right. Then, if you fuck around and get married with that woman that you moved in and you had a child, and then now you now you married, you seen the signs of the controlling of the situation, that it wasn't working, but then you decide to listen to what society said. You need to get a family. You try, okay, the man marries the woman. He tries to do the right thing. He brings her, she wants him, the world wants him to bring her all the money, and all she's supposed to do is cook, clean, and I don't know what else they do, cook, clean, and what you call it. So if there's certain things in the house, let's say the water heater go bad, you're supposed to pay for that whole shit yourself because you the man. That's how they what you call it. You can't tell her to go half with you, because you know what I'm saying, you the man. you're the head of the household when it comes to paying bills, but she's the head of the household when it comes into other situations. Like if you and her get in an argument, police gets involved, even though the house is on your name or whatever, it's not under her name, it's whatever, you have to get out. You have to leave. So she knows all these things. So she chooses not to give you no sex. She chooses not to cook. She chooses not to clean. All these basic shit that you can pay somebody just to do. You know what I mean? You might as well just pay her to do that. You might as well have your wife, you pay her to suck your dick, pay her to wash your clothes, pay her to clean, to cook for you, pay her to do all that shit, because you give her everything she wants and it's never enough. She's always going to complain. So you might as well pay her. Pay her to shut the fuck up. And if she can't shut the fuck up, then she, you know, you don't want her. You don't need her. You know, I ain't trying to be, what's it called? It's just that a lot of this shit ain't evenly working out. And then they be nagging and so, I'm not saying all of them. They be nagging and thinking that they, like a lot of the married women and the women that's in relationships, they see the single women getting away with a lot of shit and they think they want to be like that bitch. And then when they fuck around and end up being like that bitch, now, y'all, now she's single. I'm all over the place with this conversation. She's single. She's having fun. She's hanging out with the homegirls. But guess what? She doesn't have a established foundation of a relationship. Every man that's coming in, she's sucking their dick. She's fucking them. But then they're not staying, because a lot of them are going to start realizing the same thing that the man that was living with her realized, and she's still going to keep blaming it's the man's fault. You know what I mean? A lot of these women are territorial, greedy, selfish, obnoxious, narcissists, and all that other stuff. I ain't saying men are perfect. A lot of men are selfish, obnoxious, and a lot of men are just like these women. A lot of these women are just like these men. A lot of these people that's in relationship, they wasn't ready to live with nobody. They were better off being single. You know what I'm saying? So when you're a man and you living with a woman, and then she has a big ass closet and all of a sudden your clothes start to be moved out. Sometimes you might have a woman that in every closet in the house has her clothes. Is that right? That's selfish and that's greed. Like y'all want man to do what y'all want man to do, but then y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all want to lay a rule down what a man's supposed to do, but then y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to hear a man and stuff like that. How does that work? If you want to go find another man or whatever, you think another man is better than shit, go ahead and see how that works. If you in a relationship with a man for 20 years or 30 years and y'all got a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that, it ain't even nothing bad, like nothing negativity that is causing you harm. It's just y'all have misunderstanding. Come on, man, you can work that shit out. Because I'm an entity and she's an entity. I have what I like. She should have what she likes. She should respect what I like and I should respect what she likes. So we should come into a mutual understanding what each other wants and what, you know what I mean, 50-50. That's what 50-50 is. People are always making 50-50 about money. Listen, if you can't make 50-50 mental, physical, relationship, love, and all that before it comes to the money, man, you're going to have a fucking problem. So, basically, I would tell a lot of y'all, don't get in a relationship if you're not ready. Don't have a child if you're not ready. Don't fall in love if you're not ready. Don't get married if you're not ready. If you seeing from the jump it's not working out and y'all can't communicate and y'all can't meet each other halfway on certain situations, and I know sometimes like a lot of the guys when they was young,